Average writers can list out many points and write long essays, but they may not be cohesive and coherent towards a single purpose. I would say that a strong piece of writing would be one that has a very strong purpose and a very clear thesis statement.
Writing isn't just something that you do separate from thinking, it's actually part of the thinking process. And even if a student goes on and never writes again, whether in an academic way or any other way, they will hopefully find that the work they've done in university will help them think in more complicated ways.
Because writing's not going away, it's always going to be there. You're always going to need to do it, whether you're writing essays or writing social media posts. You need to have those writing skills, and you need to be able to critique yourself and adjust your writing style to whatever may be required. Don't be scared of any grammatical issues or any language issues. You can find help online or with your friends, and focus more of your energy on the planning, because your ideas will always matter more than perfect English.
Sometimes students will actually miss deadlines because they're just so paralyzed by anxiety. Put aside your self-judgment with the beginning of the writing process, and to just try to get the ideas down on paper and not think yet about whether they're good or not. Not to think yet critically, but just try to be creative first.
I start with a flow chart where I write everything I know about a certain topic and how it relates to one another.
Afterwards, I also use a lot of time rereading and checking for grammar mistakes, because it's very easy to have all sorts of errors like subject-verb agreement or spelling issues.
I think a lot of times students think they don't have ideas, but they do. And I think that the first thing to do is to ask yourself questions, or I ask the student questions about what they think about the reading material or the course material.
Personally, when I face writer's block, I always change location. I get up from where I am, usually in my room. I go to a different room or I go to a new location, and that usually helps me to go back to writing with a new perspective, or take a walk, do some exercise, forget about it for a bit, and then come back to it, because then you have new eyes and a new mind to look at it.
Ideas don't come fully formulated. They aren't just like born from your head. They come in parts and sections, and often from what feel like kind of gut reactions to whatever you're reading or learning.
Experiment, persevere, and most importantly, get help when required.
Another thing, as I said, is just continually seeking advice or input on your writing. Get other people's perspectives, not just your teachers, but also other students, other writers' perspectives.
Write bravely. Don't be afraid to edit, revise, even delete, sadly, your own ideas.
Just allow yourself to make mistakes and to learn. Writing is not something that you get right in the first try, or sometimes you don't even ever get it right. Sometimes you won't get a good grade on a paper, and that's okay.
You made it to Hong Kong U for a reason. You have the ability to become a great writer. Now all you have to do is put in the effort and make it happen. If you need help with your writing, or even if you just like a second opinion, book a consultation with the Writing Center today.
Head over to Zone R to consult some of our expert writers in the Writing Center.
Head to Chiwa Zone R for free writing advice.
Pretty good.
Hope you enjoyed this video. For more, check out the videos on the right. If you'd like to know more about us or book a consultation, go to our website. The link's in the description.